VidGamesFTW.
Welcome back to chewing. Okay, so we got the boss. No, we got one. This one, and then entropy. And we'll be in Warp Room 4. Oh, look, it's. Oh, jeez. I like the way he just bounced into frame there.
I never expected you to make it this far. If you don't turn back, I will inflict 1,000 years of suffering on you and the entire universe.
You know what's funny is that the red under his eyes are supposed to look like his bangs, like he's getting like no sleep. But there it looks more like someone just hit him in both eyes. They look like bruises instead of like bags under the eyes. No, I just thought it was funny.
Okay. I thought of it softly.
Thank God. What is it?
Eating habits.
Okay.
Go.
I mean eating habits. I don't know.
Like,
I like food. What else is there to talk about?
Okay. How about, like, ways we eat food?
How about the fact that I don't like this time trial? Oh my God, I don't like this whole time trial. I had trouble with it in the original, too. This was one of the last relics I got in the original. While going for 105%.
Oh, yeah, because you had, like, a few to go in this one.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Okay, the one thing... Okay, so I know that people say that death perception always kills them, both figuratively and literally in these games. Even in the originals. But I've never had a problem with the death perception in any of these Crash games. The only one part I can say that I kind of have was with the fucking scorpions on the hanging parts. Like right there, for example. Besides that, I don't really see how... Oh, okay.
Nice. Well, I'll be back.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah. I just don't see how people have depth perception problems. It was never a problem for me in these games. I don't know why. Well, I mean, I'm glad that I never had problems. I say it like, oh shit. For some reason, I thought I had the tornado spin already. My bad. Get out of here. I don't like that he knocks you back. He doesn't do that in the original. Boingy. Let's do some boingies. Boingy. I just got hit with a huge realization. Fuck! You know what I want to play on the channel at some point? Cubert on the PS1. I think I already said that, and I think the SpongeBob playthrough actually.
I'm back.
Hey. Did I mention in the SpongeBob playthrough that we should play Cubert? I think I did.
I think so.
We had an episode where we talked about Cubert, I remember that, but I'm not sure if I ever mentioned the PS1 game. I think I had to have.
We did mention Cubert at one point, but I forgot for what playthrough we did.
It's SpongeBob. 'Cause we were in Rock Bottom. Anyway, we should play Cubert on the show at some point.
I'm sorry, I was at a moment of silence. I was trying to think back to what part that was.
Yeah, I don't remember the part, like, number, but I remember it was... Oh, you fucker! I don't like those guys, the fact that they can, like, knock you off. They don't do that in the original. I was explaining that earlier when you were gone. I don't like that. But whatever, we made it. By the skin of our Bandicoot teeth. Now it's time for entropy. Woo-ha-ha-ha-ha, entropy. Surprised no one's called him that.
Entropy?
Entropy. Makes more sense than entropy. There is no fucking H in that name. There he is. First, let me pull this crystal out of my ass. Yeah?
Imagine if the onion dude from Parappa was Entropy.
Chop Chop Master Onion?
Yes.
Imagine if he was Entropy?
Yes.
Little vermin are way too stupid to understand
I don't get it, but alright.
what you're getting yourself
Dojo
into.
Casino, it's all in the
This
mind.
time you've done it.
That's all he says.
Alright. Whatever. So that went nowhere.
I know. I don't know. It was just a funny thing.
What are your thoughts on Ape Escape?
I'd have to play it.
You've never played it?
Nope. I've seen you play it.
Okay.
What do you think of it?
It's confusing as all shit.
Alright.
I remember playing it as a kid. I must have had a better time with it as a kid because I just... the control scheme was weird.
That's a straight shot.
There you
Play.
go. Got him. Also, it doesn't stop you, so you can fall right off the edge.
I love the transition.
That transition is awesome. The original just faded to white.
And I was just like, oh yeah, those are clocks. And I just realized.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Huh,
I think they
it's
even
funny.
made a noise too. Like a freaking, like a ringing noise.
Oh, really?
I think.
It's hard to hear again with
the audio's
with
low
the
on
TV audio. It's hard to hear. Oh god.
Ooh, we really made that.
That's awesome. Yeah,
They are clocks.
those
you
missiles.
can even see the
The clock missiles? They're like missiles to me.
I don't know, magical clocks.
I don't know what the hell they're supposed to be in the original.
Magical clocks. That's what those are.
Magical clocks.
Yes.
Right.
No, you can even see the little arm thingies on the
Yeah, like
you can even see them as they fly towards you.
hey, you said the thing. I'm gonna go flying off this.
Death tornado.
I'm gonna go flying off that way now. The music's awesome.
So here we go, fourth warp room.
Yeah, we're already at the freaking fourth warp room. I was really debating whether or not in this play session we would do the whole game today, or just go to part 20, because we usually typically do 5 parts of a game for a single session. Back up, dude. Jesus Christ. They have a penchant for some reason of just shoving the fucking villains' faces into the camera.
I know, right?
Not just in this game, but in Imaginators. It's Skylanders in general. There's a couple villains, like especially of course Chaos, where they just throw his face into the fucking camera. But anyway, oh, that was cool. I like that.
Did you see that?
Yeah, the capture got that as well.
That's cool.
So anyway, yeah. So I think we're just gonna leave it off at this part for this session. We're almost done with the game though, so I think this is
Yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead and do a level, and that should be it for this part.
All right. Let's see. Let's see what we got here.
I call Bobby Blimps. It's my favorite of the two major blimp or major plane levels. Because the third level would be Rings of Power, but we're not doing that, of course, in this session. Or this playthrough at all.
Let's go with
Future Friendly. Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider guns.
Tomb Raider. I get that reference.
A special gem.
This is
the end of the
Engine's
death route.
territory. Yeah, but we're not doing the death route unless you want to. I mean, you can if you want.
Screw that.
It's not even that hard.
Alright. Well,
Just get the
whatever.
gem and then you FO.
GTFO.
Yeah, back into the main level.
This with the water.
Also, even though it's a different sound effect than in the original game, they still did the thing where,
love it.
you know how in the first game when you, in the gate levels, in Great Gate and Native Fortress, when you hit the spinnies, the logs, and they make that like sound effect?
Yeah.
Well, in the original Warped, in this level, those spinners that open the doors make that exact same sound. They reuse that sound effect.
Really?
Well, in Insane Trilogy, when you hit the logs in those levels in the Crash 1, it's a different sound effect, but it's like whatever, right? Well, they reused that sound effect for those.
Really?
Yeah, so they kept it. So that's cool. Again, I think that's attention to detail. Even though it's a different sound effect, they still reused it from Crash 1 to Crash 3 here.
Morgan.
Yeah, that's a funny thing. When we were live streaming this, when we first got it, I thought they didn't include Morgan. Or no. When we saw the Tomb Raider trailer, I thought they didn't have Morgan, but there she is, right freaking there. Watch, back up a little bit. Yeah, right there. Up top. No, go forward. Up top.
Oh yeah, right there.
On the left. Yeah.
Morgan.
For those who don't know, because we always say Morgan and we don't ever like
Bowing towards the great mighty Morgan.
Whoa.
And not Freeman.
Okay.
Even though he's pretty cool too.
We
I'm not going. Oh.
You got it. We've never
bounced off
explained,
something.
for those who don't know who Morgan is, we never explained who that was. We never elaborated on that. She was, I forget if she was Jason Rubin or Andy Gavin's dog, but she was a big black Labrador.
She was
And
pretty cute.
She was like their, quote unquote mascot, not dog's little mascot. And you can see her in the in the original Crash 3, behind the scenes video in the demo disc for PlayStation Underground, but unfortunately she passed away around the time of Jack 2's development because they left an Easter egg to her. There's like a computer in some area in the game, and it's got the precursor language on it, but when you translate it, it's like a little message about Morgan. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Ooh, I almost didn't make that. Wait, is this the end already?
No.
Oh.
Still have like another half the level left to go through. Did you even come across the fucking Death Road platform yet?
No.
Then there you go.
Oh.
Speedrunning this one wasn't too tough, but it was still hard for this one. This version of it. Should probably hit that dude.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah.
I think it was that guy's shield I bounced off earlier that saved myself. When I saved myself.
Uh huh.
I think it was either that or I like double jumped at the last second. But I just realized.
So I know that they reused Skylanders Imaginator's engine for this, but what is that engine that they used?
Unreal Engine.
Unreal. Is it their own original engine? Or maybe not. I don't fucking know.
And also not talking about the character engine.
He's the boss of this warp room. But anyway,
Yeah, so
these
anyways,
platforms are like pies.
I do. They look like pizza slices.
Even in the original. That reminds me, I have to eat some pizza.
Yeah.
I've been getting my Me and Ed's pizza with extra sauce. I think it's really good that way. Also, good job.
I know.
Comment down below if you like extra sauce on your pizza.
I really don't know how you can like extra sauce on it.
Cause pizza sauce is good. I explained this to you off camera.
I know, but I mean, it just weirds me out that you're just.
There's a little pretzel place at the mall that we go to. I get pizza pretzels there because my mom introduced me to it. And you get a little side cup of pizza sauce so you can dip the pretzel into the sauce. It's super fucking good, and even when I finish the pretzel itself and still have sauce left over in the little cup, I'll just scoop it out with my finger. It's really good. You need to like really open up your palate for pizza. This kid is weird. Have I ever described on the show how long it took for him to get into fucking hamburgers? I know that people, not everyone's gonna like all the trashy, garbagey foods, but you know, especially like with those who are vegetarians or vegans who are oddly specific in what they eat. Victor is not any of those, and I'm not obviously not any of that either. But like, for whatever reason, I don't know if it was the palate in our tongues or what, especially mainly for you. It took you so long to get into eating burgers and stuff and pizza, and the only pizza you really eat right now is cheese.
From Me and Ed's.
Yeah.
Specifically from Me and Ed's.
Which is weird.
Because, okay, there's a reason why I like Me and Ed's cheese pizza better than everyone else's, because their cheese is just really good.
Also, this boy doesn't like ketchup. That pisses me off.
Why does it piss you off so much?
Because it's good. Let me guess, you were Team Mayo on Splatoon 2.
No.
Good.
I was ketchup.
Why? You don't like it?
I know. I didn't like neither. I was
Well, you
like,
don't like
well,
mayo
like
either.
hell if I'm gonna be with mayonnaise, because
I
that's
only-
all. That's it's equally as gross, if not even more, than ketchup.
Get this. I have to mask the mayonnaise taste with ketchup in certain burgers that have mayo in them. Like, I think
I'm just gonna go over here and tweet about it.
Yeah. I hate ketchup. Fuck. Okay, I'm done. Tune in next time. Whatever. Condiments.
Yay!
Condoms. Mints.
Condom mints.
Minty condoms.
Oh my god. Mint condition condoms.
Copyright infringement.
Welcome to Enslate.